Shehzad, another video of Gopal Italia. He, of course, gave mixed responses yesterday to the NCW. In his written statement, he, of course, did not deny that that video was indeed, featuring him, because he denied it in his oral statement, where he basically said, I am not in that video. But this is not the first time that indeed he's made this comment against the Prime Minister. Now another video surfacing where he's called the Prime Minister using a derogatory term and, of course, also dragged in his mother.
You know, Gopal Italia is a serial offender, right from abusing Hindus, abusing Hindu religious institutions, abusing the Prime Minister and his Samaj, his OBC Samaj, and to abusing Gujaratis, but now crossing the line and dragging in a 100-year-old mother of Gujarat only because her crime is that she gave birth to Narendra Modi. This is an insult not just of 100-year-old woman or Narendra Modi's mother, but it is the insult of Gujarat. And to call her Nautanki Baaz, who speaks in this language. But you know, the real problem is that Mr. Kejriwal endorses, sanctions and patronizes this because he has stood hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder with these kinds of elements, be it Rajinder Pal, who abused or insulted Hindus, who has not been sacked from the party, or Gopal Italia, who abuses and insults women, the mother of Gujarat and others on a serial basis, is being stood and defended by the Aam Aadmi Party. And therefore, all we are saying is that we are not going to outrage. We have nothing to say except that people of Gujarat will respond to this in the right fashion and in the right manner. If Mr. Kejriwal thinks that Gopal Italia should be a part of his party when he says these kinds of things merely because he wants to score a few vote bank points in the upcoming elections where he's getting a 0 in all surveys, well, then the people of Gujarat will respond in kind.
Also, what the AAP is saying is that the BJP is against the Patidar community and hence the attacks against Gopal Italia. You're singling him out because he comes from the community.
You know, every time these issues come up, they make it about their so-called Kattar Imandari or their Biradari. The last time they played this caste victimhood card with Sisodia when he was caught with corruption. Then they made this about caste in another instance too. He has abused the entire people of Gujarat and called them thief because they voted for Narendra Modi ji. He has abused a 100-year-old proud Gujarati woman, and they are saying that they are we are against certain community. We have built the Statue of Unity, the tallest tribute to Sardar Patel. We have a chief minister from the Patidar community. This is not about communities and castes. This is about the attitude of Gopal Italia against Hindus, against women, which is being sanctioned and protected by Mr. Kejriwal. So he can play this victimhood card. The people of Gujarat will answer him in kind in the elections that come.
Okay. So that is, of course, what you're saying. Today, of course, those election dates likely to be announced. We, of course, still don't know the states that the Election Commission is going to announce elections to, whether it will be both the states of Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat or one state or the other at the moment. But clearly what AAP is turning this into, Shehzad, is a war on the community, a war on Gujarati Asmita, that you're attacking a particular individual, pulling out old videos of his because you fear the inroads that the Aam Aadmi Party is making in Gujarat.
Well, you know, Mr. Gopal Italia's past and the elements that he has mingled with and the kind of propaganda and lies he spread about Gujarat's proud development track record, about Gujarat's performance, about Gujarati people, and even about Gujarat's most sacred traditions, whether it's going to Qatar or to mandirs or to people from Gujarat, is all there in the public domain, and therefore who is for Gujarati Asmita and who is there only for vote bank ka Aqida is very, very clear to the people of Gujarat, and they will reject this vote bank ka Aqida and they will vote for those who have for 27 years always stood for Gujarati Asmita.
Yesterday, of course, when Gopal Italia was detained by Delhi Police, Shehzad, on the NCW's complaint, the Aam Aadmi Party went on to say that the BJP pulls the strings as far as NCW is concerned and its chief is concerned.
Follow me, when is the last time they have had any faith in any institution or constitution in this country? They question the courts which have not given bail to Satyendra Jain, and they say Satyendra Jain is Kattar Imandar. The LG takes action on their corruption. They call the LG all kinds of names and they insult the LG. They sit on dharna against 26 January programs. They advocate anarchy in this country and taking rule of law into their own hands. And now when it comes to this institution, which is a constitutional and statutory institution, they summoned him for his anti-women misogynistic statements. statements he's made against 100-year-old women, and there, instead of appearing, they come and start doing hooliganism, and when the police detains them, they call all kinds of names to the NCW and to a respected person of the NCW, the chairperson who works for women's causes. It only shows their deep-seated hatred for women, for Hindus, and for Gujaratis, and for all kinds of communities that they feel they should abuse in order to appeal to one vote bank. People of Gujarat are watching, and they will definitely respond in kind.
Okay. Shehzad, thank you so much for joining us with your comments on, of course, that video that has surfaced of Gopal Italia now dragging in the Prime Minister's mother while attacking